New update, new content, but it's another rate. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Fun, and in this video I will introduce you to the new content in Blue Archive Global. Final restriction release. That is what they decide to call it. In this raid, we are using 10 students, 6 striker and 4 special to fight a boss called Fury of Set. The maximum cost is increased to 20, X skill card amount is increased to 5, and cost recovery rate is also increased. Yeah, because we are using 10 students. And there is no second or third party like in Total Assault and Grand Assault. You have to defeat this boss with one party. Then how is this mode works? Is it similar to Total Assault, where we learn the boss by doing mock battle and then spam ticket when we are doing real run? The answer is no. There is no ticket and ranking system in this mode. This mode is something you can call single player mode. Similar to Joint Fighting Drill, you don't have to worry about that trophy here, just get out, get out, get out. Let's take a look at the lobby of this final restriction release mode. Plana will greet us here. When you try to enter the lobby for the first time, there will be a spoiler warning, but you don't have to worry about it. There is no major spoiler. This is how it looks like. If you have played some other gacha games, you might be familiar with this kind of tower-like content. And final restriction release is similar like that. There is 5 sections, and each section have 24 floors. First section is 1 to 24, second section is 25 to 49, third section is 50 to 74, fourth section is 75 to 99, and last section is 100 to 124. To unlock the next section, you have to clear the last floor of previous section. For example, if you want to unlock the second section, you have to clear floor 24 of first section. But you don't have to worry, you don't need to clear it from first floor to 24 one by one. You are free to attempt any floor on that section. You can go and challenge floor 24 without clearing floor 23, 22, and so on. Of course, if you clear floor 24, you will receive all the reward from previous floor as well. Speaking of reward, what is the reward we get from this raid? The main reward of this raid is not pyroxenes or equipment ticket, it's these 3 books. These 3 books along with artifact and credits will allow you to limit pick status of your student that have reached level 90 and upgraded to 5 stars. There is 3 status that we can limit brick. It's HP, attack, and heal. Physical education book to upgrade HP, firearms training book to upgrade attack, and health education book to upgrade heal. Each level will increase your student status by 0.2%, and the maximum level is 25. That means the maximum status increase is only 5%. The calculation is based on your student base status, B for equipment, B for bond level, and B for any stars. So don't be surprised if your max atomic attack only increased by 113 when you limit pick her attack to level 25. Here is the material you need to limit pick your student status level by level. Total material you need to limit pick your student status to level 25 is 125 tier 1 artifact, 70 tier 2 artifact, 70 books, and 3.5 million credits. There is a reason why I didn't mention any specific artifact. The artifact they need is the main artifact they use to upgrade their skill. For example here, Samarizuna need Mandragora. And you can see that she used Mandragora as her main artifact to upgrade her skill. Here is Summer Nanomi as another example. Back to the reward, here is some disclaimer. I don't know for sure if we will follow the same schedule with JP server. There might be some changes, and so yeah, I will let you know in the comment if there is something different in global release. One season will last for around 1 month. After that, it will restart and change defense type. For now, there is only 2 defense type, special and light. Oh yeah, and by the way, starting from floor 50, sub attack type change from normal to explosive. In JP server, there is some adjustment after season 2 of this raid. They adjust the reward distribution and they also nerf the boss. Here is the difference between the first two seasons and season 3 after adjustment. This is how different the boss is. They nerf the boss HP and attack really hard on the first two sections. There is some slight nerf after that up to floor 84, and there is no change on the last section. And this is how they change the reward distribution. The amount of reward itself is almost the same. The only difference is this random artifact box. They increase it from 71 to 100, and we can get the books from the first section. It's distributed more evenly between floors. In one season we can get 216 books in total, or 72 for each type of book. That is, if you can clear floor 97. I guess that's all for the reward. Next is the gimmick of this raid. The biggest thing that you need to know in this raid is set have passive skill that reduce damage taken from your student EX skill by 80%. For some sensei, this might not affecting them too much, and you can still clear the first two sections by using students that do big damage with EX skill. But after that, you have to use someone that have high attack speed, deal more damage on normal attack, or someone with big damage on normal skill. EX skill like Wakamo is affected by this passive skill, but tactical student that attack with summoned vehicle and student that summon turret like Umika is not affected. However, Ibuki raiding Iroha tank is affected by this skill. Next gimmick, set damage is decreased by 70% when its ATG bar is below 33%, normal when ATG bar is above 33% and below 66%, and increased by 80% when ATG bar reach or more than 66%. Set becomes more powerful as the raid progresses. Next gimmick, in this raid there is 2 tower or obelisks. Lightning will strike it regularly, decreasing its HP, and this lightning strike will give 70% damage dealt debuff for 40 seconds to anyone that get hit by it. Obelisks that have been struck by lightning get electrified status, and electrified obelisks can be targeted by lightning strike again until healed to full HP. If both obelisks is electrified, the lightning strike will target student with highest HP. Obelisks can only be healed by EX skill. This gimmick forces you to bring healer student to heal obelisk. Next gimmick, set have this unique blue bar below its health. This bar have automatic regen, and it will decrease when set taking damage. You have to outdamage the regen. When this bar reaches 0%, a blue orb is summoned, and give all your students 30% damage dealt buff for 30 seconds. When set in grudge state, Contagion increased by 500, and damage dealt to it ignores stability value. Set automatically in grudge state after using its full ATG bar attack. That's the basic gimmick of this raid, but as you continue to the next section, set get new gimmick and skill. This gimmick appears from floor 25 or second section until the last section. Set will summon a red orb. This orb can be targeted by EX skill. When destroyed, it will give 30% damage dealt buff within round-shaped area for 35 seconds. If this red orb not destroyed in time and goes back to set, it increases set blue bar significantly. This gimmick forces you to bring one student that can destroy the red orb with EX skill. And starting from the second section, if set is in grudge state, it will summon a red orb. I think that's all the gimmick you need to pay attention. In fourth section, set get new skill, and for last section, set will attack obelisks more frequently when its ATG bar reaches or more than 66%. Now for student recommendation. Before we begin, the student I mentioned here is the one commonly used in this raid. If there is some student that I didn't mention but you can use them, that means they are not commonly used. Starting from striker support for both Mystic and Explosive. Summer Hoshino, Dress Ako, Christmas Serena if you don't have Dress Ako, Onsen Chinatsu for floor 49 and below. More striker means AoE buffer is what to use. Onsen Chinatsu to buff attack speed of your DPS. Striker support for Mystic only. New Year Kayoko. Of course she is here, even when she can only buff one person, but her buff is so good that it's still worth to use in this raid. Tank for both Mystic and Explosive. Atsuko and Track Yuka. Atsuko AoE heal is really good for this raid, but her heal alone won't be enough to sustain everyone in higher floor. Track Yuka can reposition student out of lightning range, but remember, the maximum students she can move is only 3 people. Striker Healer. Kokona and Koharu for floor 49 and below. Kokona is mainly used for healing obelisks. Koharu only used for lower floor because it is too fragile. Striker DPS for Mystic. Sakurako, Umika, Swimsuit Izuna, Cheerleader Utaha for floor 49 and below is Izuna, Wakamo, and Maki. Sakurako is commonly used DPS in this raid. Her ES skill gives focus fire, she deals additional damage on normal attack, and she can buff her own attack speed. If you want to clear higher floor, unique equipment 40 or 50 is recommended. Umika is added when this content releases. If you need a reason to pull for her, then it's this content. Swimsuit Izuna EX skill mainly used for destroying red orb, but because the cost is low, you can also use it for set. Cheerleader Utaha EX skill enhances her own attack for 90 seconds. Because her EX skill is active for a long time, you only need to use her skill every 2 or 3 rotations. Izuna, Wakamo, and Maki, they are options you can use for floor 49 and below. 3 of them have light armor, so it's not recommended to use them on higher floor. Striker Mystic that haven't been released yet. Sirocco Terror, Battle Hoshino, Momoi Mate for floor 49 and below. Sirocco Terror will terrorize this raid when she is released, especially if you max her out. For Battle Hoshino, both combat style can be used in this raid. With defense mode, she can use her EX skill to reposition herself. And attack mode have high normal attack and normal skill damage. Mate Momo is really strong for this raid, even though she is Sonic attacker. But the downside is she have light armor. Striker DPS for explosive. Ben Yoshimi, Ben Kazuza, Ben Airi, Swimsuit Iori, Swimsuit Nonomi, Dresina, for floor 49 and below, Mutsuki, and Serika. Ben Student is literally made for this raid. Ben Yoshimi is your main DPS. In this raid, her damage is really high. Her EX skill buff her own attack and attack speed. Ben Kazusa EX skill increase her own attack speed and all allies in circular area. She is a good combination with Ben Yoshimi. Ben Airi EX skill increase her own explosive efficiency. Swimsuit Iori deal damage with chill status, and her EX skill can be used to destroy at orb. Swimsuit Nonomi is a machine gun when her EX skill active. Dresina is strong even without using her EX skill, and you can use her EX skill to destroy the red orb. Mutsuki and Serika have light armor, so it's not recommended to use them on floor 50 and above. Next is Special Student. Let's start from Support Student for both Mystic and Explosive. Kotama, Guide Tsubaki, Swimsuit Amy, Swimsuit Shizuko, Ako, and Kaide. Same like Striker, students that have AoE buff is useful here. Kotama have AoE attack buff. Guide Tsubaki also have AoE attack buff, but her buff is the same type with Swimsuit Hoshino. You can't stack them. Swimsuit Amy gives shield, buff attack, and attack speed. Swimsuit Shizuko can reposition 3 of your students, and she also gives shield. Ako is an alternative when you don't have Dress Ako, and Kaide gives shield, yeah. Special support student for Mystic. New Year Akari. She gives area attack speed buff, Mystic efficiency, and deals some damage to set. Special healer. Onsen Shigure, Hanako, Serena. Onsen Shigure is the best healer for this raid. Her area heal is really big. You can cover all 6 students without repositioning them. Hanako is an alternative for Onsen Shigure, but her heal area is smaller. Serena is mainly used for healing obelisks. An alternative for Kokona if you don't have her. Special attack her for both Mystic and Explosive. Swimsuit Sirocco. Nothing much to say, she is everywhere. Special attacker for Explosive. Nagisa. Her defense debuff is good for this raid, and you can also use it for destroying the red orb. I think that's all the recommended student. Remember that this is a list of commonly used students. I'm sorry if there is some student that I didn't mention, because there might be a lot of possible combination, because we are using 10 students in a single raid. And I guess this is the end of this introduction video. To be honest, I really want to keep it short, but in the end I keep on adding things so it became this long. I hope this video is useful to anyone watching it. And before ending this video, I want to say thank you to Tonikin for supporting the channel by joining membership. And thank you so much to Frost Demolition, Canon, Gamatron, James Young, Hellsrun, Melpork, Raisin, Doberfan, The Cats, Severinix, Miguel, and David for the continuous membership support. The support really means a lot to me, guys. Thank you so much. And thank you to everyone that watching this video. And see you on the next one.